With the release of Varlamore, people have been taking to the streets of this once great city of Savant Sicilla Fortis in hopes of stealing from the wealthy citizens. This has caused many people to move away in a panic and the collapse of the economy, and we must do everything in our power to stop them.
My name is Pro, and I want to try out all of the new things in Varlamore, and if you haven't guessed already, today we're going to be thieving the wealthy citizens in the bazaar. You will need a thieving level of 50 to thieve them, but the cool thing about these NPCs is that you can auto pickpocket them for a period of time while they're being distracted. And I guess it would basically come down to how AFK you really want to be on this, because whenever you're going to be manually doing it, you're going to have to click just like regular thieving. I am level 85 thieving right now, and everything that you're about to see is based on that. I will be making a table and showing and explaining that table, going over the XP, the GP, and all of that stuff, so don't worry about getting all the information as soon as it comes up. Alright, so we're going to start off here by auto pickpocketing for 1 hour. I'm going to go ahead and start it. I am already auto pickpocketing. And the way you're going to get here is by, I'm sure if you play RuneScape, you know where this is. You have Leo right here, which I have tagged. And then if you run south, you're going to find the other one right here. And yeah, so my leg, someone please help. And then the wealthy citizen is going to walk up, and then you're just going to click one time, and it's going to auto pickpocket. The wealthy citizens are going to yield 96 thieving experience and 85 coins for every pickpocketed. Unless you have the rogue's outfit, then you're going to get double the 85 coins. You do not get double the XP though. And if you're ever thieving and you get a message that says your hands are sweaty and keep dropping items, you just need to go do a house activity or something like that just to reset it. But it's basically a bug where it's supposed to stop world hopping, but then it will persist throughout like the whole day. Whenever you're thieving the citizens, you're going to get a chance to get a house key, and that is a 1 in 17 chance. I will say I do like thieving right here better than the middle of the bazaar, just because there's less people. Whenever you see the text above his head, you know that it's like for the thieving. It's just a lot less congested to me. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys the timer. The timer's right here. We have 55 minutes left, and we're doing around 60k XP right now. I mean, it's been 5 minutes, so you can't really tell much. I'm probably gonna get distracted at some point. That's bound to happen. So we're gonna have like 5 to 10 minutes of just doing nothing. Oh, I didn't even notice. That is 86 thieving coming in right now. Like 5 minutes later, we have 50 minutes left. Alright, so we are coming up on our 1 hour timer. We have been pickpocketing, actually auto pickpocketing these wealthy civilians. And I'll go ahead and switch screens real quick. We have 17, 16, 15 seconds left. The children only distract them every minute or so, and that is the timer. It has been 1 hour of auto pickpocketing, and we have gotten pretty much 52,000 thieving XP per hour, and we got a total of 94,000 coins and 62 house keys. And then up next, we're going to be auto pickpocketing, but in between the distractions, we're just going to be pickpocketing. So we're just going to be pickpocketing fully for the entire hour, no distractions, maybe a few distractions. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the XP per hour, and then we're going to go bank the gold and the keys, and then we'll come back and do that. I just have to show you guys real quick. We have 299 keys so far. All right, everything's out of my inventory. So for an example of what I'm doing, I'm just gonna be pickpocketing like this. Wait, you can double pickpocket? Hold up. No, not really. Anyway, I'm gonna be auto pickpocketing like this. I'm not clicking. And then once the event is done, I'm gonna continue to pickpocket the whole time until the next event, and we're going to do this for 1 hour, and we're going to see how much XP and GP we make. All right, we're going to run over to the bank real quick because I forgot to grab some food, but we're going to also grab some dodgy necklaces because I hope those will work. I think they will. All right, yes, the dodgy necklace does work. If you look in my chat box, it says it protects you as 6 charges left. I didn't think it worked at first, but it took a while. All right, we have just finished the hour of pickpocketing full time, and we have gotten 133,000 XP per hour, 162 house keys, and 219k, which is pretty much like triple, yeah, kind of like almost triple what I got from auto pickpocketing. But I think now I'm gonna go back to auto pickpocketing for a while. But I will say, if you are gonna do it, I would definitely bring like 5 dodgy necklaces per hour. It cost me 5 dodgy necklaces and a full inventory of Karam wands, and that lasted just about the whole hour up until like 3 minutes, and then I had to go back and get a few more. But yes, definitely bring dodgy necklaces. All right, we are coming up on the end of our hour of auto pickpocketing, and at the end of that hour we've gained 52,000 XP per hour, 90,000 GP, and 56 coins. And that is the end of the 1 hour of that. All right, I have it all set up here. We are going to be doing 1 hour and 34 minutes of full send pickpocketing, and then we are going to be doing 5 hours of houses. And we are coming up on the end of pickpocketing wealthy citizens here at the bazaar. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw up my graph real quick, and as you can see, we have the type, and we have auto, full, and mix. You can read the description to figure out exactly what each of them mean, and then you have the duration, what level I am, and then the XP per hour from each of the methods. And then down at the bottom, you're going to have an average, and you're going to have the average of all the hours I spent auto pickpocketing, full pickpocketing, and mix pickpocketing. So it's really going to depend on if you want to be AFK, if you want to have a mixture of AFKness, or if you want to be fully focused. But if you are fully focused, you are going to get rewarded with like almost 3 times as much XP, GP, and everything else. So with just auto pickpocketing, you're going to get around 56,000 XP, 86,000 GP, and 58 keys per hour. With the full pickpocketing, which means you're going to pickpocket with the distraction and without, you're going to get 130k XP per hour, 210k GP, and 160 keys. So you're going to get a little bit below 3 times as much everything. And then if you do a mixture of both, you're going to get around 109k XP, 166k GP, and 104 keys. I think I have enough keys to thieve houses for a really long time. Alright, after the 10 hours of robbing wealthy citizens, we have a total of 795 keys, which is going to last a really long time. I guess that's about it, right? Yeah. Alright, Victor's home. Oh, I guess I should probably explain it. Alright, if you want to rob houses, after you get the house keys, you're going to have 3 houses that you can rob from, and they're going to be right here, and right here. And then this guy beside the bank, it's just going to be like a strange guy, and he's going to buy the stolen artifacts, or whatever they're called, stolen valuables. And while you're stealing from the people in the houses, only one person is going to be away at a time. So like this person's house right here, there's no one in it. So I can use the key to get in, and then you're just going to click on something, and you're just going to auto loot it, auto get experience. I think this is going to be way more AFK. You get about the same amount of XP, I would assume, but we're going to find out after these 10 hours. And yeah, that's that's about it. I guess I should go ahead and start it. I just got to watch out for the guy whenever he comes home. And then we go over here, get a little bonus XP, 630. Oh yeah, so you're going to auto steal from everything in the houses. Is that the guy? It is a guy.
Why are you running?
Get out.
Why are you running?
Alright, and then you're gonna, after you rob from the houses and the guy comes home, you're gonna crawl out the window, and then you're gonna come and check. You're gonna right click and hit check. And then if you want to be informed on which person is out of their house, then you would pay the 15 valuables, and then they're gonna tell you where to go steal from. Or you can save your valuables and just run around. I mean, there's only 3, it's not that hard. But you're just gonna find the next house, and you're gonna start stealing from something. And then every so often, there's going to be an arrow that appears, and you get 630 XP if you go and search that chest for the first time. So you get a bunch of extra XP there, and that's what makes up for most of the XP that you would get from the civilians. That's why you do want to learn their names, because whenever you see them walking home, you're just going to want to click the window, exit. No matter what you're doing, don't try to get one more thieving thing. Don't try to get more XP. Just exit out the window. And here's the arrow. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna get 630 XP from there, and then we're just gonna continue to AFK. I feel like it's gonna be is that the guy? I feel like it's gonna be a problem because I'm gonna be AFK too long, like watching the videos. I forgot where the window was. Okay, so the window's right here. I'm curious to see how many of the 795 house keys I actually use in the 5 hours. It lasts a long time. I mean, we've been sitting here thieving this one wardrobe for like a few minutes now. Oh, there's a guy. No, it's not. That's just a citizen. I've done that twice now. Is that? No, that's a citizen. I'm paranoid. Oh, okay. See, whistle. Boom. We're out of here. We got 151 valuables so far, and we'll have to go to the bank every now and again just to bank all the gold and jewelry and stuff we get. Let's go see if Victor's home. I don't believe Victor's home. Yeah, yes, it's right there. All right, we're going back to this house, and we're just gonna start thief. Let's see what happens. Wait, did I reset the XP per hour? I did not. Let's reset that. You can't spot anything else worth taking from this jewelry case. Okay, I did not know there was like a time limit that you could steal from something, but apparently there is. See, I'm gonna get caught. I wasn't paying attention at all. Is it not gonna give me the arrow, or do I just miss it? Anyway, yeah, so we're starting at 4 million XP, 4,057,000 XP, and then we started with 795 house keys. All right, we've been at it for about 20 minutes, and we're getting around 73k XP per hour, which is not bad because this is way more AFK than the wealthy civilians. Ooh, and I just got my first blessed bone statue. That's nice. Well, I'm recording too. That's kind of cool. We have 788 keys. We've used 7 keys so far. I gotta end up making a place in my bank so I can store all the gold jewelry that I get, and that is my cue to leave. I'll see you guys in an hour whenever I've finished my first hour of doing houses. What do you call them? After doing thieving activity, if it's finally Victor's turn. Oh, there are different bone statues. This one looks like I don't even know. It looks like a dog or like a dinosaur. Oh, that's like a bird. Is that a wolf? Am I just seeing things? I'm gonna stop looking so hard. All right, now we're gonna run in here to the bank and make a little, okay, we need more bank space. Okay, let's go still. And if you made it this far in the video, then you're in luck because you were about to find something out that not a lot of people know. Alright, so if you turn on sound effects, it's gonna alert you whenever the owner comes home. So if you're watching a video or doing something else, it'll just, you know, like this super AFK. You won't even have to pay attention with your eyeballs. You just got to pay attention with your ear holes. And then whenever you get an arrow, it also makes another sound effect. So you pretty much like get everything and do everything without having to actually look at the screen, which is amazing if you're doing... Alright, so any valuables that you get from thieving in the houses, you're going to be able to come over to this guy right here. His name is Orena. Anyway, so you're going to come over to this guy right here and you're going to trade in your valuables for 55 coins each, or you can trade them in for 65 coins each if the player has earned a gladiator rank at the Fortis Coliseum, requiring 8,000 glory to obtain. And as you can see right now, I'm going to go through the dialogue. You don't have to go through the dialogue. You can literally just hit trade in, and then I'll hit 1 because that's how much I have, and I'll get 55 coins because I do not have the gladiator rank yet. And then if you come right over here, right outside the bank, you're going to see this guy named Boyle, and if you have 15 valuables, you're going to be able to talk to him, and he's going to tell you which house is going to be vacant, but instead of just telling you, he's going to have an arrow pointing to that house. Like the other ones do the same thing, but they don't have the arrow. This guy has the arrow. And basically, I'm just going to be taking this 1 hour at a time. I'm going to be recording as many keys I get, how much GP, how much XP I get after 1 hour. And then we're going to go on to this next hour, and then we're going to make a graph at the end of this. Or not really a graph, more like a table. Imagine walking outside your house and there's just a dude standing there in like a ninja or like a robber outfit. And you're just kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to go spend my money. And then the robber is like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, timer is done. That is 1 hour of thieving houses. I can't go out the front door. Gotta go out the exit. Oh, I guess I should check this. All right, so after 1 hour of thieving houses, we've gotten 74k XP. I gotta write this down. Everyone get out your notes. 1,625 valuables. We made 74k XP an hour, and we used 20 keys and gained 5 statues and all the jewelry. And then we got 2 more hours to do. And that is 88 mining, and we only have 30 more minutes to go, and we're pretty much done. That'll be 15 hours. And do we get anything special with 88 thieving? We do not. All right, and we are coming up on the last bit. Oh wait, I gotta show you the timer. No. All right, 2:10, and that is the last hour. We have been, yeah, so we've pretty much been stealing from houses for the past 5 hours, and for the last hour we got around 80k XP, which is the highest XP per hour that we've gotten so far. All right, now that we got all the info, I can show you guys actually how I'm gonna make the graph. I'm just going to show you the graph. So basically, I'm just going to plug all this information into ChatGPT, and then it's going to make the graph for me. All right, and here we are. I think we have the final graph. So for the very first hour, that was actually 2 hours, but I cut it in half and took the average from that. So as you can see, we started with 795 keys, and we ended with 694. And that would be after 4 hours. And then we had an average of 20 keys used. We had an average of 74.8 thousand XP per hour. We had an average of 1,597 valuables per hour, an average of 4.2 statues, and then an average of 88,000 gold. I'm not exactly sure how this scales as far as like your thieving level, because I don't think you thieve it any faster the higher level you get, but I could be wrong. And then over here, if you have the Coliseum, if you're Gladiator, which means 8,000 like honor points or whatever, then you're going to be able to sell them for 65 each, but if you have the regular, you can only sell them for 55. And now I have 694 keys left, so if I was very efficient, I think that I could get that done in 33 hours. And if you want to see me mine blessed bone shards for 24 hours straight, click this video right here.
She never looked that way at me. I swear she's fucking with my head. Take me for